Bien, ¿qué tal? Hello everyone, welcome aboard. Vamos a estudiar este día lección 2 de Game for It. ¿Qué vamos a hacer acá? Vamos a abrir Open. Tenemos ahí copiar las palabritas que están en negrita, estas que están en negrita en sus cuadernos. En este momento voy a dar las definiciones, ustedes las pueden ir copiando. Las definiciones, todas las palabritas que están en negrita las copian en sus cuadernos y escriben las definiciones. Yo las voy a ir brindando, así que listos. There are two shelves in my bedroom, one above the other. The upper shelf has all my books and the lower one has all my CDs. Vamos a dar las definiciones. Upper, at a higher position or level than something is. En una posición o nivel más alto que algo más. Lower, positioned below other things. Posicionado abajo de otras cosas. Rents are very high in the inner city, so I'm going to find a place to live in the outer parts. Inner, inside or at the center of something else. Inner, outer, bueno, inner, adentro del centro de algo más. It says the outer, at a greater distance from the center, en distancia mayor del centro. The dog ran forwards towards Jane, and as she stepped backwards to get away, she hit her leg on the edge of the table. Forwards towards the direction that is in front of you. Forwards, hacia la dirección, dice que está enfrente de usted. Backwards, towards the direction which is behind you. Hacia la dirección que está atrás de usted. Most front doors to people's houses open inwards, but refrigerator doors, of course, open outwards. Inwards, towards the inside. Outwards, towards the outside, going away from a specific place. Inwards, towards, hacia adentro. Outwards, hacia afuera. Y ir from going away, alejarse de un lugar específico. Bien, ahí las tenemos. Espero que las hayan copiado. Las definiciones. Bien, ahora nos vamos a continuar sería aquí con la siguiente actividad. Nos salimos, Vamos a ver, 2D, estamos en la 2D. Bueno, Game for It. Nos vamos acá. Dice, it says, lea, read the walkthrough of a computer game. Lea el recorrido de un juego de computadora y responda las preguntas 1 a 3. Escoja la imagen correcta, A, B o C.
Lost Secrets. Lost Secrets.
Vamos a ver, let's see.
Welcome to the world of Lost Secrets. To make sure you get as much enjoyment as possible, here's a guide on how to play the game and have a chance at winning. First, here's a description of the opening scenes that introduce you to the story. It begins with our hero waking up from a deep sleep. He stands up and sees that he has been lying on a bed of leaves in a thick forest. He looks left and right and starts walking forward towards the forest. He reaches the edge of the forest and finds himself looking up at the back wall of a huge castle. In front of it is a narrow river. There is a little bridge he can cross to his left, but it is too far away. He thinks of walking through the river, but it is too cold, so he decides to move a few feet backwards, run, and then jump. He doesn't know who the castle belongs to, and he suddenly realizes he doesn't know who he is. What is his name? Who is his family? Why was he in the forest? He decides that the only way to get answers is to get inside that castle, but he will have to be careful. In front of him, he sees a huge wooden door. He checks to see if it is open, but it is not. He could go around the walls until he finds another door, but a guard might see him. So he starts climbing up the wall. 60 feet up, he finds a window. He checks to make sure that no one is inside, breaks the glass with the back of his hand, and climbs in.
And climbs in. Bien, veamos. And he climbs in. Ahora vamos acá. Veamos acá. What does the hero do after he wakes up? ¿Qué hace nuestro héroe después de que se despierta? Veamos. He looks left and right. Mira hacia la izquierda y hacia la derecha. And start walking forward. Y empieza a caminar hacia el frente. Entonces tenemos A, B, or C? The answer is B. La respuesta es la B. Number 2. How does the hero cross the river? ¿Cómo nuestro héroe cruza el río? In front of it is a narrow river. He decides to move a few feet backwards, run and then jump. Run and then jump. A, B or C? C. Él decide, dice, moverse unos cuantos pies hacia atrás, corre y luego salta. Bien. Feet backwards. Ahora vamos con la 3. How does the hero get inside the castle? ¿Cómo nuestro héroe entra al castillo? He decides to get inside the castle, so he starts climbing up the wall. Empieza a escalar el castillo. Entonces la respuesta es la letra B. Letter B. Vamos a continuar porque el tiempo es corto. Read the key to play in the first level. Veamos la llave para jugar el primer nivel del juego y responda a las preguntas 1 a la 3. Coja entre A, B o C.
B.
After the introduction to the storyline, it's time to move on to level 1 and start playing. The minute you climb from the outer walls into the room through the window, the wooden door at the other side of the room starts to vibrate from the feet of 2 soldiers coming up the stairs outside the room. You have nothing to defend yourself with yet, so it's better to hide. The room is empty, so use the curtain rod to climb onto the ceiling's wooden beams. Stay there until after the soldier and his partner have checked the room and their footsteps have faded. Your main goal is to find information that will help you remember who you are and what happened to you. It's best to begin your search on the upper floors because there are fewer people there. When you go to the next floor and enter the room on your right, you find a box with different glass tubes containing colorful substances. You must extract them from the box and keep them. Be careful, because some could explode in your hands. Even those that look like water are dangerous. There is also a piece of paper folded among the tubes. When you unfold it, you see there is nothing written on it. Hold the paper over a candle to make the message appear. Memorize the instructions because after a minute, the paper will turn into powder. With the tubes, you will be able to fight off every obstacle in your way. It's hard to distinguish one tube from the other because some of them look alike, so don't miss the little boxes that appear on the upper right-hand side of the screen, which tell you when to use each one.
Okay. To use each one. Why should you climb onto the wooden beams? You have nothing to defend yourself with yet. So it's better to hide. No tienes nada con que defenderte, así que mejor esconderse. So use a curtain rod to climb onto the ceiling's wooden beams. Vamos a use the curtain rod, la barra de la cortina para escalar hacia el techo. Wooden beams, to the wooden beams. Why should you climb? Because the room is vibrating, because you have no weapons, or because the soldiers can't climb up there, or to check the room. Because you have no weapons, porque no tiene armas. What does the box in the second room contain? ¿Qué contiene la caja en la segunda habitación? You find a box with different glass tubes. There's a piece of paper faded among the tubes. A piece of paper. It is a piece of paper. Choose C. Choose and a piece of paper. What does the word distinguish in the last paragraph mean? Distinguish, overall comprehension. Comprensión global. Entonces sería to tell the difference between. Distinguish es decir la diferencia entre. Bien. Están the answers. Let's move on. Read the text above again. Tienen que volver a leer el texto. Es obvio que ustedes lo tienen que traducir, ¿verdad? Para aprender y de un solo ir contestando esto. El video en realidad es como una autoevaluación para que lo puedan contestar y todos tengan 10, pero traten de hacerlo ustedes primero. Find words or phrases that match the meanings below. Encuentra palabras o frases que puedan encajar con los significados de abajo. To protect someone or something against anything that might hurt them. Paragraph 1. En el párrafo 1 está defend. Proteger a alguien o algo en contra de algo que pudiese lastimarlos. Defend. The inside of a room which you see when you look above you. Paragraph 1, ceiling. Adentro del cuarto, lo cual tú puedes ver cuando miras arriba. Es the ceiling, el cielo. Aquí lo podemos nosotros también, si queremos aprender a decir cielo falso en inglés, nosotros le decimos ceiling, que es el cielo del techo. Aim, purpose or mission. Paragraph 2, goal. Meta, misión o propósito, objetivo. To break up into many pieces from the inside out. explode, explotar, romper, hacer en muchos pedazos. To learn something so that in the future you can remember it exactly. Aprender algo de manera que tú puedas, de manera que en futuro puedas recordarlo exactamente. Memorize, memorizar. Something that blocks you from the moving or makes your action difficult. Antes que algo que te bloquea de moverte, evita que te muevas o hace la acción difícil. Obstáculo. Vamos acá. Listen to a boy narrating something strange that happened to him. Escucha a un chico narrando algo extraño que le sucedió. Decide si las aseveraciones son true or false. ¿Verdaderas o falsas?
Listen. Listen to a boy narrating something strange that happened to him and decide if the statements are true or false.
What's the matter, John? You look really tired.
Yeah, well, I didn't get much sleep last night.
Why's that?
After I came back from the movies, I was really exhausted. So I took a shower and went to bed, but I couldn't sleep.
You weren't scared by the movie we saw, were you?
It's funny you should say that because as I was lying there in bed, the phone rang. It was a boy's voice and he was screaming for help.
What? Like in the movie?
It was weird. He was in danger, he said. He was in the old house next to my place. Someone had kidnapped him.
Did you call the police?
And put the boy's life in more danger? I don't think so.
So what did you do?
I put on my sneakers and coat and went to the old house to see if the boy was there or if someone was playing a joke on me. It was raining hard outside and I got all wet because I didn't have an umbrella.
And the boy? Was he there?
Well, as I was climbing the wooden steps to the house, I slipped and fell. All of a sudden, I woke up lying in bed.
What? You were dreaming the whole time?
Was I? That's what I thought, but next to my bed was my coat. It was wet, like I had been out in the rain.
You're kidding me.
Bien, como el tiempo es bien breve, solo voy a mostrar dónde están las respuestas. Aquí, took a shower and went to bed. False. After John had taken a shower, he went to the sports center. False. Someone called John asking for help. Their phone rang. It was the boy's voice and he was screaming for help. True. The boy was hiding in the old house because the police were looking for him. Okay, someone? He was in the old house next to my place. Someone had kidnapped him. False. John found the boy in the house next door. Was there? Well, as I was climbing to the wooden steps to the house, I slipped and fell. All of a sudden, I woke up and lying in bed. False. Number 5 is 5. As I was climbing the wooden steps to the house, I slipped and fell. False. Aquí está, yes. Okay, I woke up lying in bed. Aquí están las respuestas. Y eso creo que sería todo porque tengo muy poco tiempo para trabajar con ustedes. Espero les haya servido. Y no se les olvide entregar las actividades a tiempo. Y ¿qué más? Pues nada, bendecirles, que se encuentren bien y que pronto pues podamos estar en nuestro centro educativo, ¿sí? Así que contestemos, trabajemos en esta lección y usen el video para autoevaluarse y que todos tengan sus 10 por su participación, ¿ok? Goodbye and God bless you all.